Hello, everyone. This is Al, Red Sox fan, coming to you from Al, Red Sox fan YouTube channel. Hope all is well. We're going to bring you some Legends of Boxing PC game, relive a little bit of history, maybe a little alternate reality, or will things repeat itself? It's Marvelous Marvin Hagler versus Thomas the Hitman Hearns, 12 rounds, middleweights, plus 2 fabulous undercard fights. On this day, back in 1985, one of the greatest fights in boxing history took place, April 15th, 1985. Hagler, Hearns. First round was epic. The KO in the third round was tremendous. Hagler on the verge of being stopped due to cuts. The doctor looks at the cut. Hagler roars right out at Tommy Hearns and knocks the bejesus out of him. Hearns frailly falls into Richard Steele's arms as he collapses to the canvas, and the fight is over. Well, let's see what happens on April 15th, 2024. Hagler, Hearns, 12 rounds middleweights. Preceding that fight, a heavyweight bout, Iron Mike Tyson, Big George Foreman, 10 rounds heavyweights. Preceding that bout, the Bronx Bull, Jake LaMotta, taking on Rocky Graziano, 10 rounds middleweights. Fight time is here. I took a look at the fight card for this fight, and I did not see this fight live. I saw it on replay. I think it was about 2 weeks later on ABC, because there was no pay-per-view cable then. And we weren't going to go see it closed circuit, unfortunately. But there's a thing called FNN Score. It was a cable channel, and there was literally a ticker tape, that would run across the bottom. And that's how my brother and I watched the fight. We read the fight. They gave you round by round recaps, a summary. And I'll never forget when they said the doctor was looking at Hagler because of a bad cut. And the next thing that comes across you read is, the fight is over, TKO. And you're thinking Hagler lost. And then it comes up, Hagler knocks out Tommy Hearns. So that was tremendous. All right, so let's go. Let's have some fun with this. Our first fight. Oh, anyway, so I looked up the fight card. It was really bad. The undercard was god-awful. That was probably one of the worst undercards. And, of course, I believe this was a Bob Arum fight, so that's not shocking. He had a lot of crappy undercards. You can say what you want about Don King. Don King put on a much better fight card most of the time than Bob Arum. SGJ Jamie, how you doing? He says, always in for a treat when I get Al Boxing Live. Well, thank you very much, SGJ Jamie. So, Jake LaMotta, Rocky Graziano, that's the first fight. A fight that never took place. I have fought this fight a few times in different sims. Same thing has always happened. Graziano is ahead, and then Graziano is stopped. So let's see how it works out in Legends of Boxing. Black, Yellow, White has joined us. As he said, yeah, hi, Al. Yeah, that was a terrible card. It was awful. Look it up in BoxRec. I thought, because what I was going to do originally was, let's do like the 3 fights. Let's do 3, the main event and the 2 fights under it. Those fights sucked. Those fights were horrible. Willie DeWitt, the Canadian heavyweight, he fought a draw, a 6-round draw. That was probably the best other fight on that card. Pat Jefferson, a lightweight or junior lightweight, fought. Wasn't a bad fighter, but I'm sitting there going, wow. And I do believe it was a Bob Arum promotion. Bob Arum, Top Rank, had a lot of sucky fight cards. Good main events, sucky fight cards in total. So Black, Yellow, White agrees with me as he says one more time, yeah, that was a terrible card. It sure was. Well, this one's better. And we still have Hagler and Hearns at the top of it. D. Scott Howard, the GOAT Whisperers, joined us. Hope all is well with D. Scott Howard. Okay, Jake LaMotta, in reality, 83-19-4 with 30 stoppages from the Bronx, New York. Rocky Graziano from New York, New York. 67-10-6 with 52 stoppages. In our universe, LaMotta's 1-1. He's won a decision, lost a close decision. Graziano's 1-2. He's been stopped. He's lost a unanimous decision. He's won a close decision. Graziano will have the edge in power. LaMotta will have the edge in endurance. LaMotta is a dirty fighter. Both men are very aggressive when they have you hurt. Both are +3 finishers. So, let's go to Caesars Palace Outdoor Arena, Las Vegas, Nevada. LaMotta will be out of the red corner. Rocky Graziano, the blue corner. Both fighters center of the ring. They're getting their final instructions. Both fighters, good friends, childhood friends. They smirk at one another. As a referee says, may the best man win. They touch gloves. They go back to their corners. Here's the bell for round number 1, scheduled for 10. Graziano on the inside, moving forward. He's going to bang away. Graziano lands a grazing right hand, a left to the body. Graziano again pressing forward, bullying LaMotta around the ring. Graziano lands a quick 1-2 combination. Graziano still trying to muscle LaMotta. LaMotta trying to press in. Graziano trying to stay at distance, but he can't help himself. LaMotta gets past the Graziano pawing jab. LaMotta digs 2-3 hooks to the body. Graziano ties him up. Referee breaks them. Graziano looking to land the boom right hand. Pawing jab lands. Right hand misses. Graziano again. A good jab, and that right hand just caught LaMotta on the top of the head. LaMotta looks to move in. He's staying low. Graziano pawing with the jab. LaMotta digs a left to the body and a right uppercut, snapping the Rock's head. We have under a minute to go here in round number 1. LaMotta stays in tight. LaMotta digs the body hard with hooks, trying to wear down Rocky Graziano. Now they tie up, move away, circle one another. Final seconds here in round number 1. Graziano opens up with a 5-punch salvo at the bell, driving LaMotta across the ring. The big right, the left, another big right. An excellent job by Rocky Graziano at the end of the round. We give round 1 unofficially to Rocky Graziano. Big combination right at the end of the round by The Rock. Steeler Fan 1933 has joined us at ringside. Other luminaries here: D. Scott Howard, Black, Yellow, White, SGJ Jamie. We prepare for round number 2. They're happy in the Graziano corner. In the LaMotta corner, they want him to use the jab more. LaMotta will try to press forward. Graziano on the outside, looking to catch him coming in with a big right hand. LaMotta works past the pawing jab. He's unable to land. Graziano pushes him off bounds. Graziano lands a big right and another left and another right. LaMotta backs away and smirks. LaMotta presses forward once again. LaMotta works the body with a 1-2 combination. Sends a left uppercut through the guard, a porous guard of Rocky Graziano. LaMotta stays in tight. LaMotta digs hard to the body. LaMotta trying to work Graziano over on the inside. Graziano throws and misses. LaMotta throws and misses. We have about a minute 20 left in round number 2. LaMotta fighting dirty on the inside. Those were possibly some low blows and some holding and hitting. LaMotta roughing up Graziano. LaMotta pressing Graziano back. LaMotta digs to the body, misses to the head. Graziano leaning on the ropes a bit, wings a right hand. That caught LaMotta. Left hook missed. LaMotta backs up, now moves forward again. Graziano waves him in. LaMotta digs a left to the body, a right to the body, then a left right to the head of Rocky Graziano. Final seconds here in round number 2. Jakey's having a very good round. Toe-to-toe exchange, but Graziano is on the ropes. The bell sounds. We give round 2 to Jake LaMotta. He really went roughhouse and dirty there. Graziano laughs at him as he goes back to his corner. LaMotta winks at him. So we have it 1 round apiece, scheduled for 10. In the Graziano corner, they're telling Rock, stay off those ropes. LaMotta again looks to press forward. Graziano staying at distance, trying to land the boom right hand. LaMotta bangs the body. Graziano shoves him away. LaMotta moves forward. Graziano, right hand, left of the body, and another right hand to the jaw of Jake LaMotta. Ow! LaMotta has suffered an abrasion. No, it's a cut. I can see the blood now under the left eye from the powerful punches of Rocky Graziano. LaMotta moves forward again. LaMotta digs the body hard. You can see the blood underneath the eye of Jake LaMotta. Both fighters mauling and brawling. Now they break. LaMotta presses forward. LaMotta, a left to the body and a right uppercut, snaps the head of Graziano. Graziano looks to land. Graziano misses the right but lands a left-right to the body of Jake LaMotta. Now it's Graziano trying to work the body. LaMotta moves forward. Graziano, left to the body, right hand, square in the face of Jake LaMotta. That left eye is getting worse. A cut underneath it and now swelling around it. Graziano, sensing blood, he's like a shark in the water looking for his kill. Both fighters faint but don't fire. Final seconds here in round 3. It's been a very good round for Rocky Graziano. And Graziano, right hand, left hook, and another right hand drives LaMotta back towards the ropes. Fans on their feet here at Caesars Outdoor Palace Arena. We give that round to Rocky Graziano again right at the end of the round. It was a close round, but Graziano really lumped up LaMotta. LaMotta, they work on the cut underneath his eye and the swelling around his left eye. LaMotta's in tough shape after 3 rounds. Mark Jones has joined us at ringside. He says, I'm at ringside with Marilyn Monroe. Black, Yellow, White has it 29-28 for The Rock. I agree. We prepare for round number 4. Round number 4. LaMotta's going to come out in pressure mode. Graziano will stay at distance. Both fighters exchange at ring center. LaMotta bores in. Graziano hits him with a good right hand, but missed with a wild left uppercut. LaMotta bores in again. Graziano tries to tie him up. LaMotta works the free hand into the ribs of Rocky Graziano over and over again with that right hook into the ribs of The Rock. Graziano moves back a bit, feints the right, lands a left hook, a right hand, and another left hook. LaMotta is in big trouble. LaMotta staggers back to the ropes. Graziano nails him again. Graziano looks to go for the kill. Graziano pounding away. LaMotta seems helpless on those ropes. LaMotta smirks at Graziano now. Graziano pawing with the jab. LaMotta leaning on the ropes, smiling at Graziano. Graziano misses with the right, but then digs a left and then a right hook into the Labanza under the elbows of Jake LaMotta. A huge round for Rocky Graziano. Under a minute to go here in round number 4. Now they tie up. Referee breaks them, brings the action back towards ring center. LaMotta moves forward. Graziano meets him with a right hand, left hook, and now a right hook. LaMotta smirks at him, shakes his head and says no. Graziano blows a kiss at Jakey. LaMotta bores in. LaMotta, right hand to the head, left to the body at the bell. It was a huge round for Rocky Graziano. We have it 3-1 for Graziano. More luminaries have joined us at ringside. We have Trav and Brian Hoxie. Mark Jones is here with his lovely date, Marilyn Monroe. Trav says, I'm excited to see Mark Jones with Marilyn Monroe. D. Scott Howard says, not as excited as Mark Jones is. Coming up on round 5, Graziano's power has shown through. They're working on the cut underneath the LaMotta's left eye and the swelling around the left eye. Here's the bell for round number 5. LaMotta trying to move in. Graziano continues to try to peck away from the outside, and by pecking, it's the sledgehammer right hands. He misses. They tie up. Referee breaks them. Graziano misses the right, but digs a left-right into the ribs of LaMotta and pushes him away. They circle one another. LaMotta leaps in on the inside. Right hand missed, but the left to the body didn't. LaMotta again stays in tight. LaMotta works the body over with 3, 4, 5 hooks to the body. Some of them didn't get through, but at least 3 did under the elbows of Rocky Graziano. LaMotta trying to wear out the rib cage of the Rock. Both fighters throw hard and miss. They circle again towards ring center. LaMotta dips, dives. Graziano, left uppercut, right hook. LaMotta is hurt. He buckled with those Graziano shots. Graziano measures. Graziano a jab and a right hand. LaMotta smirks at him. Now Graziano. What's good for the goose is good for the gander. Rocky didn't forget about round 2. Rocky is holding and nailing LaMotta over and over again. Referee breaks them, gives Graziano a warning. Graziano roughing up. He's out bullying the bully at the moment. Final seconds of round 5. LaMotta leaps in with a 1-2-3 combination. The headshot did not land. The 2 body shots did. A close round, but we give it to Rocky Graziano. We're going to go to the ringside score. Again, his scorecard is unofficial, just like mine. David Zielinski has joined us here at ringside, along with Bob B. Good to see everyone here. So let's go to the ringside score. Remember the main event, Hagler Hearns. We're going to relive it and see if it happens the same way. But prior to that, Tyson Foreman. Don't go anywhere, folks. It's fight night. All right, let's go to the ringside score. Wow. The ringside score after 5 rounds has it 48-48. He gave round 3 even. He's on crack. I have it 4-1 Graziano. Graziano's landed the bigger blows. Graziano has cut LaMotta under the left eye and puffed up the left eye. The rounds are close, don't get me wrong, but I give 4 of the 5 rounds to Graziano. Bob B says, actually, Mark Jones chauffeured Marilyn Monroe to the fight. She is watching the fight in a suite with Joe DiMaggio and their best friends, Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce. SGJ Jamie says, ringside scorer must have got hit hard, harder than Jake. I agree. Black, Yellow, White says, if I'm in Jake's corner, I'm telling him to keep the pressure. Need to cut off the ring and protect that left eye. Trav says, good card. It is a good card. We came up with a nice fight card here. And we're glad to see everyone here. Round 6. LaMotta on the outside. Graziano on the outside. LaMotta pause. Rocky throws. Right hand, left uppercut. Boom! With another right cross. LaMotta smiles. LaMotta just smiles at Rocky Graziano. Now LaMotta comes back in. Left to the body, right to the body, left, right to the jaw of Graziano. Graziano, pause at the eye, but there's no blood. They tie up, they jostle, they wrestle. Referee breaks them. We have under 2 minutes to go here in round 6. Toe-to-toe exchange at ring center. Both fighters smirk at one another. Graziano looks to land the right hand. He misses. The left to the body. Now he holds LaMotta with the right and bangs away with the left hook. LaMotta leaps in. Right hand misses. Left to the body. Left to the head lands for Jake LaMotta. Under a minute to go here in round 6. Both fighters tie up. A lot of mauling and brawling. Now they break. Again, they circle like 2 wild, crazed beasts in the center of the ring. LaMotta, pause. Graziano puts 2 jabs in his face. So those were 2 stiff jabs by Graziano. He didn't throw the right, though. Both fighters wing right hands and miss at the bell. Another close round, but we give it to Rocky Graziano. In our opinion, we'll move on to round 7 in moments. Graziano has done a beautiful job of fighting on the outside, trying to catch Jake LaMotta coming in. In the LaMotta corner, they're asking Jake, what the hell were you doing that round? Put the pressure on him. Start burying those shots into his rib cage. Back him up and beat him down. In the Rocky Graziano corner, they said it's only a matter of time before the boom right hand sends the granite chin of LaMotta to the canvas. There's a slight delay as they wipe up the water in each corner. The bell for round 7. They tie up at ring center. Referee breaks them. Again, they tie up at ring center. A lot of mauling and brawling here. Not a good start for either man in round 7. Now a huge exchange. Back and forth they go. LaMotta digs the body. Graziano goes to the head. Fans on their feet. Graziano, a jab and a right hand. Graziano pushes LaMotta off balance. Another jab, right hand, left uppercut, right cross. LaMotta trying to dip away. LaMotta moves forward. LaMotta bangs the body with 3 punches. Graziano pushes him away. Under a minute to go. LaMotta presses in again. Right hand, left hook, right uppercut. Good shots back up Rocky Graziano. LaMotta dipping and diving, trying to stay in tight. Graziano meets him with a jab, missed the right hand. Seconds left in round 7. LaMotta bores in, pounding the body and up to the head, driving Graziano into the ropes. That is the best round for Jake LaMotta since round number 2. A convincing victory in round 7 for the Bronx Bull, Jake LaMotta. Could those body shots finally be paying dividends for LaMotta? Round 8 is coming up. Graziano looks the fresher of the two. Again, they work that cut under the eye of LaMotta and the swelling around the left eye. The cut's under the left eye. The swelling is all around the left eye. LaMotta is having trouble seeing out of that left eye. Here's the bell for round number 8, scheduled for 10. They tie up at ring center. Both fighters are going to fight phone booth warfare here. First time that Graziano is going to try to really push LaMotta back. LaMotta bangs the body and an uppercut splits the guard of Graziano, snapping the Rock's head right back. That was a left uppercut. LaMotta stays in tight. Graziano is getting beat on the inside. LaMotta's just letting his hands go. Body then up to the head. Graziano smirks, but LaMotta continues to punch. Big shots drive Graziano back. They're screaming from the Graziano corner, let your hands go, but LaMotta is wearing him down. Chopping right hand, left uppercut, and then a left right into the ribs of Rocky Graziano by the Bronx Bull, Jake LaMotta. Graziano looks to retaliate. Graziano misses the right hand, holds LaMotta with the right, and pounds away with the left into the ribs of Jake LaMotta. Under a minute to go here in round 8. LaMotta really digging hard to the body. Graziano seems to be fading. Graziano getting dangerously close to those ropes. LaMotta has him pinned on the ropes. LaMotta with an overhand right clips Graziano. Then a left hook to the head. Then 2 more left rights into the body of Rocky Graziano. Final seconds. Toe-to-toe exchange, but Graziano is on the ropes. LaMotta is really giving it to Rocky Graziano as the bell sounds to end round number 8. A huge round for the Bronx Bull. Pouring it on. Graziano now seems to be fading quite badly. So 2 big rounds in a row for Jake LaMotta. A lot of concern in the Graziano corner. We're coming up on round 9. Round 9. Let's go to the ringside score. They have LaMotta up 78-75. I have it even at 4. The bell for round 9. Both fighters charge out at one another, but it's LaMotta who lets his hands go. Graziano smothers him, but LaMotta is able to work in some body shots there. Graziano in tight. Graziano with a right and a left uppercut. Now another right uppercut. Good job by Rocky Graziano. Phone booth warfare. LaMotta works the body with a left-right combination. Graziano trying to get the angle, but it's LaMotta who is punching. Big combination by Jake LaMotta, driving Graziano back 3-4 steps. First to the body and up to the head. Now LaMotta jabs his way back in. Graziano's not punching. LaMotta nails him with an overhand right, left hook, and another right hand. Those shots were targeted to the head of Rocky Graziano. Another big start for Jake LaMotta here in round 9. He is finishing quite strong. LaMotta hooks to the body. Graziano ties him up. LaMotta pressing Graziano. Graziano again getting dangerously close to those ropes. LaMotta works him over to the body and up to the head. Graziano goes into the ropes. LaMotta bores in. Graziano fires a right hand and a left hook, stopping the assault for the moment of the Bronx Bull, Jake LaMotta. Toe-to-toe exchange at the bell, but another tremendous round for Jake LaMotta. In our eyes, LaMotta has pulled ahead by 1 point. Trav says, what a round. Black, Yellow, White's huge turnaround here tonight. It was Graziano early, and now it's LaMotta late. We have LaMotta up unofficially by 1 point. The ringside scorer has LaMotta up by 4 points. They're insane. We have it a very close fight, but we do have LaMotta pulling ahead. Bob B says Jim Lampley will be interviewing Ted Williams' frozen head between this and the next fight. Poor Teddy. God rest his soul. Here we go, final round. They're touch gloves. They didn't mince words in the Graziano corner. They're telling him he's got to win this round big or knock out Jake LaMotta. In the LaMotta corner, they've done a pretty good job with the cut under the eye and the swelling around the left eye. They're telling Jake, go out and get him. Graziano seems fatigued. Here comes Jake LaMotta. LaMotta bores in. Now they push away. LaMotta circles. Graziano leaps in with a right hand. He misses, but the left right to the body didn't. Good job by Rocky Graziano. Graziano with a jab and the right hand caught LaMotta on the top of the head. They're fatigued. They circle one another. Now Jakey leaps in with a right hand and a left hook to the body. Good shots by Jake LaMotta. They tie up. You can see these two warriors have given it their all. Referee breaks them. About 1:30 to go here in round 10. They feint but don't fire. LaMotta snaps the jab and lands the right hand. Good combination by Jake LaMotta. Graziano looks to come right back. Graziano overhand right, left to the body, right, left to the head of Jake LaMotta. 30 seconds to go. No action there. Graziano moves forward. Left, right, left at the bell. Rocky scores. He takes round 10. In our eyes, we see this fight as a draw. What will the three scoring judges see it? That was a hell of a middleweight contest. Graziano definitely landed the bigger punches. The volume punching definitely was Jake LaMotta. And I'm not saying that LaMotta did not stun Graziano. He sure did. But the bigger punches were landed by Rocky Graziano. I have this fight a draw. It was a tale of two fights for sure. Again, first 5 rounds, I had it 4-1 Graziano. Last 5 rounds, I had it 4-1 Jake LaMotta. Black, Yellow, White says Rock couldn't keep him on the outside anymore. Brian Hoxie, what a fight. Great start to this card for sure. Don't go anywhere, folks. We have 2 more fights. Ringside score, 97-94 LaMotta. I have it even. I have the fight even. SGJ Jamie says, great fight by Rocky. I didn't see him going the distance. Now, again, if you're just joining us, I have fought this fight so many times with title bout championship boxing, with Glory Days boxing, with title bout, old school title bout, the one from the 80s, which I still have, and title bout 2 on the PC. Have I done it on title bout 2 on the PC? I think I have. I Could be on my old computer, though. That's why I don't see the result on the other one. Okay, but it's always the same way. Graziano starts out fast and loses at the end. He's always been stopped. This is the first time it's gone the distance. All right, let's go to the official results. 98-92 LaMotta, 95-96 LaMotta, 95-95. The winner by majority decision, the Bronx Bull, Jake LaMotta. So judge number 1 is on crack. He must be cousins with the ringside judge, who's unofficial. 98-92, no way. Not in my eyes. I can see 96-95, and I definitely can see 95-95 even. TexAg75 says, what game is this? Legends of Boxing PC. There's a tabletop version and there's a PC version. I like the PC version. So Jake LaMotta wins a majority decision. A very close majority decision again. The first judge had him winning by 7 points. I don't see that. I really don't. The second judge had it 96-95. That I can see. And then I scored it a draw myself. The third judge had it a draw. Let's go to the fight report. LaMotta, again, when he won his rounds, he won by a bigger margin. His punch points were 62. That's not punches landed, it's punch points, like the effectiveness of the punches. And Graziano, 54. Let's just look at Judge 1. LaMotta, round 1. LaMotta, round 2. No way. LaMotta, round 3. Graziano, round 4. He only gave Rocky Graziano 2 rounds, 4 and 10. That is insane. SGJ Jamie, the fix was in. Again, I saw it a draw. I mean, I can see LaMotta by 1 point or Graziano by 1 point, 96-95. I could see the draw right here, 95-95, but not 98. Oh, we had it 98-92. It was 6 points. Let's close that. So a good start to an excellent fight card. D. Scott Howard says, always good to see Adelaide Bird still working. It must have been her. It must have been her. Mark Jones says, Maryland thought it was a draw. I did too. All right, let's move to the second bout. Now, we had this fight entitled Bout 2 PC, and we're going to bring you this fight, Glory Days Boxing, in the very near future when I'm able to do card and dice boxing, and I'm hopefully get that this week. So we'll fight this fight 3 times. I'm not going to spoil what happened in Title Bout 2 PC in case you want to check it out, but we had a fun fight card there also. 3 fights. So Tyson, Foreman. Let's go to the preview. Mike Tyson in reality, 50 wins, 6 losses, 2 draws, 44 by stoppage. Big George Foreman, 76-5-0 with 68 stoppages. In our universe, Tyson has struggled. He is 2 wins, 2 draws, 1 loss. Tyson and James J. Jeffries have fought to 2 hellacious draws, both fights on the channel. Incredible. First fight, 10-round draw. Second fight, 12-round draw. George Foreman is 11-1-4 in our universe. So 11 wins, 1 draw, 4 losses. He has 7 stoppages, and he's been stopped twice. So it's a big fight in our universe, and it would have been a huge fight if it actually took place. Title Bout 2 PC has done a George Foreman older card. You know, after his retirement when he came back, they're going to do Tyson after he comes out of prison. So once we get those 2 cards, we'll fight him again on Title Bout 2 PC. I'm hoping Anthony Crooks does a old form. I mean, we can adjust Glory Days boxing cards, but I hope Anthony makes an official Tyson sort of like past his prime or post after he comes out of the prison, and then Foreman. You know, that'd be fun. But again, we might do that anyway because we can adjust it ourselves. Bob B says, speaking of crack, Flava Flav will be selling crack at ringside between rounds of the next few fights. Oh, Bob. All right, so Mike Tyson out of Catskills, New York. Tremendous power puncher. He's a 10, but George Foreman's an 11. Tyson will have the edge in endurance, though. And this is going to be stand and bang. Foreman has a better chin at an 8. Tyson's a 6. Will check. Tyson's a bit better. He's at an 8. Foreman's at a 6. I think Foreman's will check should be, or a TKO check should be higher. I mean, Foreman was stopped once pre-retirement. Once. Muhammad Ali. That's it. So I think that TKO rating should be much higher. That's just my opinion. D. Scott Howard says Anthony just released his Clay and Old Ali cards. Awesome. At least pics on Facebook. Oh, I look forward to that. I hope he does it. I don't know if he's doing it with Tyson and Foreman. I hope he does. Black, Yellow, White says all the concessions are prepared for Foreman grills. Mark Jones saying, I just got Flavor Flav's autograph. Oh, I mean, I guess legitimately. I thought he was making a little joke here. Mark Jones says, I got Flava Flav's autograph at the International Boxing Hall of Fame last June. That is very cool. All right, let's get to the co-main event. 10 rounds heavyweights, Tyson Foreman. To the ring we go. Mike Tyson, excuse me, out of the red corner. Big George Foreman out of the blue corner. Tyson will try to press in, it looks like, and Foreman will try to keep him at bay. They have their final instructions. They touch gloves. Here's the bell for round number 1. Without any further ado, Tyson's in control. Tyson moves forward. Tyson looking to end this night early. Tyson with a quick combination to the body and hellacious punches to the head. Foreman is in big trouble. Mike Tyson jumps all over George Foreman. What hand speed and power by Iron Mike Tyson. And it was followed, the body shots were followed by hellacious left uppercut and a booming right hand. Foreman is in deep trouble. Foreman clinches. Tyson trying to work the free hand. Now Foreman trying to regroup here. Foreman misses the left jab, lands a little bit of a right to the body, an awkward right hand. Tyson looks to counter. Left hook, right hand. Foreman buckles. Foreman buckles again. Foreman is hurt. Tyson going for the kill. Tyson loading up, but he cannot land cleanly. Foreman is mauling him. Tyson gets in a few body shots. Tyson seems to be frustrated. Tyson has Foreman on the ropes. Tyson bangs the body. Booyah! Right hand to the jaw of Foreman. The referee's looking on. Foreman's got to show him something. Tyson pounding away. We have under a minute to go. It's all Mike Tyson. Tyson missed with the right hand, but lands a left uppercut through the guard of Foreman. Foreman puts his big arms out, trying to parry away the punches of Mike Tyson. Now he ties him up. Referee breaks them. Foreman's legs are gone. He cannot get away from the ropes. Tyson weighs in. Tyson rips shots to the body, up to the head. 7-punch combination. Foreman is down! Foreman is down! Tyson goes to the neutral corner. The referee picks up the count at 6, 7, 8, 9. Foreman just barely beats the count. The bell will sound to save George Foreman. Unbelievable. Mike Tyson jumps all over George Foreman. Foreman landed one body shot. Tyson just never gave Big George a chance to breathe. Kevin Rooney and Customato are extremely happy in the Tyson corner. Gil Clancy in the Foreman corner trying to revive his pugilist. I don't know if Foreman can come back from that. Referee's going over. Well, he's got the ringside doctor. And that is it. Unbelievable. Mike Tyson annihilates Big George Foreman. Foreman wanted to continue. He stood up, but his eyes were glazed over. The referee, on the advice of the ringside physician, Dr. David Little, has stopped the bout. Referee Dave Gardner has stopped the bout on the advice of the ringside physician. Dr. David Little did not like what he saw. He asked some questions. The referee asked some questions. And then when Foreman knew the fight was going to be stopped, a glazed and dazed George Foreman stood up. But it is over. Mike Tyson, arms in the air, screaming at the crowd, "Mother effers, I told you so. Mother effers, I told you so." Now Tyson calms down slightly, goes over to the Foreman corner, pats Foreman on the shoulder, thanks him for the bout. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Foreman shaking his head, saying, "I wanted to go," complaining to referee Gardner and the ringside physician, Dr. David Little. "Have you not seen the Ron Lyle fight?" Unbelievable. But you know what? Tyson did his JOB. This was highly unexpected. We sure thought the bombs were going to fly, but we thought they were going to fly both ways. The bombs flew one way, all from the fists of Mike Tyson. It is over. An absolute annihilation of George Foreman. I just can't believe it. Bob B says Johnny Pesky, Trish Speaker, Denny Doyle, Rico Petroselli, Steve Dillard, and Smokey Joe Wood are sitting ringside enjoying the evening. Brian Hoxie, did Foreman even land a punch? Foreman landed one right to the body, Brian. Mark Jones says Flava is a good guy. That's cool. Unbelievable. Holy cow. Well, I mean, wow. That's all we can say. Mike Tyson's fists were judge, jury, and executioner. He jumped right on Foreman. Let's go to the report quick, and then on to the main event. Holy cow. Mike Tyson landed 20 punching points. Those are not necessarily punches, but the effectiveness of the punches. That's the way I interpret the points. They're not punches landed. I don't believe so. The judges all had it 10-7, but the fight was stopped between rounds. Foreman landed that one body shot after he missed the jab. It was all over. Tyson just jumped right on Big George. Bob B says that was completely opposite of the Foreman-Tyson fight the other night. Yes, it is. Very interesting, isn't it? And we'd be fighting a rubber match in Glory Days Boxing with Prime versus Prime. All right, so wow. That's all I can say is wow. Philip Reynolds is here at ringside. Hope all is well. Brian Hoxie says, I had that round 10-0, LOL. You are correct. We move on to the main event. This fight happened April 15th, 1985. We will now have some fun and relive it. Normally, I don't do fights that actually happened. Every once in a while, I do. I thought about doing this fight in Title Bout Championship Boxing, which is the text-based with a little animation, and I was going to fight as Hearns and box. What if Hearns boxed, right, and didn't come right at Hagler? Now, I'm a big Hagler fan, so I was happy Hagler won. Then I thought about doing Title PC2. Title Bout PC2. But we've had quite a few fights in that. We haven't played Legends of Boxing in a while. I really wanted to do it in Glory Days Boxing. I just didn't have the time. It's late. I can't do card and dice this late. It takes too long for me. But we might still do that. Bob B says, Hagler is going to destroy Hearns. We shall find out if history repeats itself. Let's go through the luminaries at ringside. We have Bob B., Brian Hoxie, Philip Reynolds, D. Scott Howard, Mark Jones, SGJ Jamie, Black, Yellow, White, Tex Ag 75, Trav, Steeler Fan 1933, David Selinsky. I think we've got all the luminaries. Plus, we have Marilyn Monroe, Flava Flav. We got some baseball players. Bob B says Johnny Pesky's here. Trish Speaker, Denny Doyle, Rico Petrocelli, Steve Dillard, Smokey Joe Wood, who played for the Springfield Cubs at Pinchin Park. I believe that was AAA ball then, or AA ball. He would go on to play in the majors. He was asked where was the toughest place to hit a home run. He says, not in the majors. He goes, I don't even know if the ballpark is still there. It was on an interview on ESPN on the Roy Firestone show. Because Smokey Joe Woods held the record at the time for pinch hit home runs in history or something like that, I believe. And he said, it's not in the majors. He goes, I don't even know if the ballpark still exists. But in Springfield, Massachusetts, Pinchin Park, he said it had a 25-foot wall and the wind was blowing off the river. And that's the truth, my friends. Here we go to the main event. Hagler Hearns. Marvelous Marvin Hagler. Out of Brockton, Massachusetts. Moved up to Brockton. I think he moved from Philly to Brockton, Massachusetts as a child. His record in real life, 63 wins, 3 losses, 2 draws, 52 by stoppage. In our world, in our universe, he is 6-1 with 1 draw. He has 5 wins by stoppage, 1 by majority decision, and he has the 1 loss TKO to Sugar Ray Robinson. Robinson now the current middleweight champion. Thomas the Hitman Hearns, 61-5-1. Held titles at multiple weight classes. Had 48 stoppages. He's out of Detroit, Michigan. In the Hagler corner, it'll be the Petronelli brothers. In the Hearns corner, the Kronk Gym. Emmanuel Stewart, a man who I met at a Rocky Marciano dinner many moons ago. God rest both their souls. Very nice man. I have pictures with myself and him. Wicked nice guy, Emmanuel Stewart. Endurance will go to Hagler. Power is even. Hagler has the much better chin. Hagler has the better will and TKO rating. So things should favor Hagler once again, but we shall see. Jim L., hope all is well. Good to see you. Bob B. says Ted Williams. Interviewed by Jim Lampley. What's left of Ted. Would like to become the Red Sox new hitting coach after getting shut out today. So they lost on Patriots Day. Ted Williams was not a bad manager. He was not a bad manager. All right, here we go to the main event. 12 rounds, middleweights. I actually thought this was a 15-round fight, but it was not. It was 12 rounds. And again, the fight card was horrible for this. The undercard sucked. Look it up. This was the only good fight. Again, it's a Bob Arum top rank fight. I'm pretty sure of it. And Bob Arum, horrible. Bob Arum is horrible. Good at putting main events together. Bad with putting good fight cards together. Don King was so much better. All right, to the ring we go. Hagler in the red corner. Hearns in the blue corner. Hagler, Hearns just giving each other the death stare. They touch gloves. And boy, it's going to be war. Ring center, both fighters coming out winging. Hagler takes control. Hagler opens up with a combination of the body. Hearns pushes him away. Hagler again presses forward and is a left to the body, right left to the head of Tommy Hearns. Hearns has some swelling near the right eye. Hagler again looks to fire, but it's Tommy Hearns this time. Hearns misses the right hand, lands the left to the body, and then a left jab on the way out. Hearns staying in close, and Hagler loves it. Hagler pounds the body, left, up to the head, left, right. And Hearns is badly hurt. Hearns is badly hurt. Hagler moves forward, right hand, left uppercut. Hagler pivots, lands a right uppercut. Hearns is down! Hearns is down! Hearns is down! Hagler goes to the neutral corner. Referee picks up the count at 6, 7, 8. A groggy Tommy Hearns gets up. He should have boxed, but he came out slugging, and Hagler has pounded him into the canvas. Now Hagler, with about a minute to go, looks to end this bout. Hagler pounding away. Hearns on the ropes, eating punch after punch, and down goes Hearns again. As Hagler was just windmilling, referee picks up the count at 6, 7, 8, 9. A courageous Tommy Hearns gets up. Will they let the slaughter go on? We shall see. Referee Dave Gardner looking in the eyes of Tommy Hearns. He's telling Hearns, show me something. Hearns nods his head. Hearns still leaning on the ropes. Hagler pounding away. Punch after punch, snapping the head of Tommy Hearns. Hearns is in huge trouble. Referee Dave Gardner looking on. Hearns taking punishment. Hagler pounding away. Hagler continues to pound away. Hearns is down again for a third time. There is no 3 knockdown rule. 8, 9, 10. It is over. Marvelous Marvin Hagler, smirking at the crowd, arms in the air, says, I just outdid Mike Tyson. Who's the best, baby? Hagler, unbelievable, actually mows down Tommy Hearns. You thought that Tyson Foreman fight was a violent ending. Well, Marvelous Marvin Hagler just topped that. He dropped Tommy Hearns not once, not twice, but 3 times. The third time was the charm. Hearns, on the first 2 knockdowns, barely beat the count. He got up at 9, and you gotta give Tommy credit. There was no quitting Hearns. But Marvelous Marvin Hagler had heard enough how Tommy Hearns was gonna beat him. Tommy Hearns was gonna outbox him. And he said, Tommy, if you're a man, Tommy, you'll come and fight. And boy, that got in the head of the Hitman Hearns. As Marvelous Marvin Hagler, in the press conferences, kept saying, Hitman Hearns, he's a pop gun. He's nothing. Tommy, if you're such a hitman, come to fight. And Hearns came to fight. But it just wasn't his night. As he kisses the canvas, good night. Holy cow. So after a back and forth middleweight brawl to start off this tremendous fight card at the outdoor arena in Las Vegas, Nevada at Caesars, LaMotta and Graziano, tremendous fight. We had Mike Tyson absolutely annihilating George Foreman, dropping him. But Foreman survived the round only to have the bout stopped before round number 2 by the ringside physician. And referee Dave, so the ringside physician, Dr. David Little, told referee Dave Gardner it cannot go on. Foreman protested, but that was it, folks. And now, Marvelous Marvin Hagler, and they are still attending to Tommy Hearns, who is still on the canvas. Now he starts to sit up a bit. Unbelievable annihilation of Tommy Hearns by Marvelous Marvin Hagler. Let's go to ringside now. Bob B says, let's see Jerry Corey Chuck Wepner since there's TV time remaining, LOL. Well, we might give you that fight at another time, Bobby. I have to go make the coffee for tomorrow morning and take a shower, take a nap, and get up at 6 o'clock to go get ready to go to work. But this was a lot of fun. And I'd like to thank Mark Jones, who sent me a message on Facebook and said, Al, you should do the Hagler-Hearns fight, as it's the date for It's April 15th. Let's do it. So, Mark Jones, thank you very much to put that little idea in my head. And it was a fun fight card. Let's just see how many times Marvelous Marvin Hagler beat the living... Wow, 29 punch points compared to 2. Let's go to the report. So he got up at 8 the first one, my faux pas. Got up at 9, and he didn't get up. With 20 seconds left in the round, he is counted out by referee Dave Gardner. So Tommy Hearns is KO'd. Steeler Fan 1933, thank you for being here at ringside. And let's just close this out. Wow. So again, LaMotta, majority decision over Graziano. We had it a draw. Judge number 1 has been hanging out too much with Flava Flav and Snoop Dogg. But we found out through the Goat Whisperer D. Scott Howard that it was Adelaide Bird. 98-92, no way. I could see 96-95 LaMotta, and I had it a draw 95 all. So I could see that. But that was a fun action fight to start off 10-round middleweights. Then we had what we thought was going to be a bombs away, and it was bombs away. One-sided. Mike Tyson absolutely annihilates Big George Foreman. They call it TKO at the end of round 1 because the fight was stopped before round 2. And Tyson just annihilated Foreman. And then Marvin Hagler one-ups Mike Tyson by dropping Tommy Hearns 3 times and knocking him cold with a third knockdown. He knocks out Tommy Hearns with 20 seconds to go in round number 1. Tommy went right at Hagler. Hagler went right at Tommy. And Hagler, again, really got into Tommy's head during the press conferences saying, if you're a man, Tommy, if you're a man of your words, if you're this great puncher, let's fight. Let's fight. Don't dance and run. Is that what you're going to do, Tommy? Dance and run? He goes, I'll just hunt you down. It doesn't matter. But let's fight. You call yourself the Hitman. I think you're a pop gun. You know? And Hearns took it to heart, and Hearns got knocked out. So, with that, LaMotta, majority decision over Graziano. Mike Tyson annihilates Foreman TKO at the end of round 1 in between rounds. Marvin Hagler knocks out Tommy Hearns in 1 round. Annihilates him, dropping him 3 times. 3rd time's the charm. Doesn't get up from that. I'd like to thank Trav, Bob B., Steeler Fan 1933, D. Scott Howard, Brian Hoxie, Mark Jones. As Mark Jones says, I'll have more time with Maryland now. Jim L., David Zielinski, Black, Yellow, White, SGJ Jamie, Tex Ag 75. Scroll up. I hate it when I miss people. I think we got everybody. We did. So hopefully I said hello to you on the way in and goodbye on the way out. So if you enjoyed the stream, smack that like button. If you have not subscribed and you wish to do so, that would be awesome. If you do subscribe, hit the bell for notification when we go live. Don't miss the fun we have. Become a member of the FOC, friends of the channel, friends of the community. It's very easy. You just subscribe to my channel, and you subscribe to other members' channels in the community. Come back and have fun. Share, like, sub my channel, their channels. Come back where everybody knows your name. Stay safe, be smart, treat people the way you want to be treated. Hagler annihilates Hearns, knocks him out in 1 round. Tyson annihilates Foreman. He knocks Foreman down at the end, or he knocks him down in round 1, but totally annihilates him. Fight is stopped in the corner by the referee and ringside physician. And then Jake LaMotta wins a majority decision over Rocky Graziano. So it was a fun fight card tonight. God bless. I love you all. See you very soon. Again, you guys make it very special, and you make it happen because we have so much fun together. Thank you.